Welcome back. I'm Wes Wood, the Income Guy, and thank you for tuning in. And today we're talking about the 5 common questions from pre-retirees. So far we've covered questions about your lump sum of your investments, Social Security benefits, health care costs, and one big mistake. But now, let's answer the question that really gets to the heart of all these issues. How should I invest after I retire? And the tricky word in this question is after I retire. It highlights a common misconception about retirement planning that I've talked about before. Let's say, for example, that you plan on retiring in 5 years. Now let's say you have a pretty good handle on all the other questions we've talked about today. You're comfortable with your lump sum. You know when you should plan to take Social Security. You're not too worried about health care costs, and you're not worried about spending out your principal. Now let's say you even know that you should invest for income during retirement. So this is your plan. You keep investing in growth, in common stocks, and in growth funds for the next 5 years, hoping to get 8% total return. Then the day after you retire, you go to your advisor and you tell them to start investing for income. That's how a lot of people think that it's done. But the trouble is, you might get your 8% total return, or you might not. Or even worse, the market could drop again by 50% and take 7 years to recover, like it did in the year 2000 and all over again in the year 2008. And if that did happen, would you even have enough to retire in 5 years like you originally planned? The point is, the question really shouldn't be, how should I invest after I retire? It should be, should I invest money to prepare for retirement? And the best answer, in my experience, is to shift your strategic focus from growth to income during what I call these transition years, which is anywhere between 10 to 5 years before you retire. And once you do that, you have a strategy directly aligned with your goals that'll help you maximize your Social Security, make sure you're well prepared for rising health care costs, avoid the risk of spending down your principal, and enjoy your retirement with a reliable income and peace of mind. And you can learn more right now by getting my free retirement income kit that includes a timely report on the essentials of investing for income. Get yours now at retiretv.com or by calling 615-826-5749. Now, let's welcome back income specialist and our guest today, founder of the Retirement Income Store, David Scranton. Welcome back, David.
Yeah, Wes, it's funny. You and I both agree that maybe 5 or 10 years out of retirement, maybe even a little bit earlier than that, is probably the right time to consider making that transition from growth to income. But I'm sure a lot of your viewers are wondering why. Why do I need to do it that far in advance?
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a variety of reasons, but I want to hit a couple of the big ones. One of them is to just make sure that you've solidified your retirement income stream. Like I mentioned a little bit earlier in their segment, if somebody's trying to chase growth all the way up until the very finish line and then retire and then switch to income investing, they really run the risk of potentially losing a lot of money in the event there's another stock market decline or correction. Unfortunately, there are a lot of people that tried to do this back in 2000 and 2008, and because they had a major drop in their portfolio just a few years before retirement, they had to delay their retirement and have to work longer, or they had to make the adjustment of spending a whole lot less money in income from their retirement savings because they didn't have the portfolio to generate the kind of income that they needed. So it's really important to make that shift to not only to help preserve what you got, but also to get a good income and an interest in dividends. And as you're generating interest in dividends 5 to 10 years away from retirement, you can always reinvest those and get a great return on your money as well.
Sure. So why do you think it is then that most people don't start 10 years out of retirement? Why is it that people push their luck and wait too long? I know for some, they just don't know, but for others, they know, but they still don't pull the trigger. Well, why do you think that might be?
Well, the common misconception, and most people that I talk to believe if they shift from growth to income, they're sacrificing returns. And that's just simply not true. More risk does not necessarily mean more reward. By shifting from growth to income, now what we're able to do is we're not necessarily getting out of the stock market, we're just shifting more towards things that are dividend paying positions. And as they're generating interest and dividends, we could take those interest and dividends 5 to 10 years away from retirement and plow it back into the portfolio, scooping up more shares, generating more income for the future, and also organically getting a solid return out of the portfolio. So again, by going from the G to the I doesn't mean that we're going to sacrifice returns. I get that question a lot. I get a lot of people think, well, Wes, I'm just not ready to get that conservative yet because I need to get a great return on my money. But again, we don't have to sacrifice those returns at all.
And if you stay in the stock market, yeah, the dividends could buy more shares, but moreover, over time in a good healthy stock market, the stock value should go up also. So not only is it true that you don't have to sacrifice growth to get income if you have the right risk tolerance to do so, but think about that dollar cost averaging thing. You know, you said a moment ago how dollar cost averaging, reverse dollar cost averaging is a bad thing because when somebody's pulling money out of the market, they're selling twice as many shares when the market's down. But as people get older and as their money grows, the new money they're putting in 401k contributions and the like really don't have as good of a inbound dollar cost averaging effect as perhaps they did when they were younger and they didn't have such a big balance. But now, let's say you're getting a 4% dividend on a stock portfolio, you know, on $1 million, that's 40 grand a year. That's going back in to buy more shares. So you're taking the negative of reverse dollar cost averaging, you're turning it into a positive of dollar cost averaging, right?
Yeah. And the other cool thing, and you nailed it, because even if the market drops, well, if we're investing for income, that can actually, and this is going to sound weird, if you're years away from retirement, it may actually be a good thing, because you can take those dividends and buy more shares at a lesser cost, therefore scooping up more shares. And as I've had reviews over the years, looking at the income that portfolios are generating, the income column is actually increasing every year. It's like taking those rent checks from the rental property and just taking rent checks and buying more rental property. And so the income from the dividends, or in my rent analogy, is increasing every year. So we can almost gauge how much income a client's going to have by just looking at it on a spreadsheet over the next few years to see how much income we can make sure the client will have when they do retire 5 or 10 years from retirement. So it is really a great way to invest 5, 10 years away from retirement because of that.
Right, for the person with the right risk tolerance level. That's right.
That's right. Yeah, risk tolerance is something we always need to consider when we're investing anybody's money, for sure. But Dave, thank you again. And I'm Wes Wood, the income guy, and I want to thank you for watching. And if you have any questions about anything we've covered on today's show, please reach out to me at retiretv.com or by calling 615-826-5749. Hey, we'll see you again next week.
A fiduciary is someone legally obligated to act in your best interest. Doctors, lawyers, and some financial advisors are fiduciaries, but not all. When you work with Wes Wood and his team at Wood Financial Group, you are working with fiduciaries. They help clients create customized investment portfolios based off their retirement goals. If you're ready to work with a fiduciary, visit retiretv.com and schedule a free, no-obligation conversation with Wes or a Wood Financial Group advisor.